back with some more Pokemon Rejuvenation. So last stream we left off after getting the flying type badge, and we got a shipment of books from one Rune. Don't exactly know why we got all the books, but gonna find out. So I've only did things I didn't get right. Oh, hey Lonoi, sorry I was contemplating things. Just thinking about the past. Guess that's something that happens to someone sooner or later. Okay, let's get started. We have a lot to discuss. You read that book last night, right? Mirai Region Origins? I did, and I learned some pretty interesting stuff. So interesting that I would have thought the book were a work of fiction if it weren't for the circumstances. What did you learn? Well, for starters, the Mirai region is a place that existed long before Avium. The region itself is located 9 hours west of Avium. But the thing is, the Mirai region has been completely abandoned. Huh? The citizens of the region had to flee because of a nuclear meltdown at the Mirai nuclear plant. Okay, so it's Pokemon Uranium, got it. This is where it gets interesting, and where Katsu's words start to make sense. The first citizens of the Avium region and the people who fled Mirai are one and the same. When the Mirai nuclear plant went under, the entire region fled east and ended up on uncharted shores, and that's how Avium was discovered. That's correct, but that's not all I learned. There are 3 things that stuck out to me while reading. The incident at the plant was caused by 10 individuals. All died at the site. 8 of them were unidentifiable, but for some strange reason, the 9th and 10th ones were. And who were they? The 9th person was a woman named Freya. She was part of the international police and was discovered to be the reason the plant went under. Other than those 2 bits of information, I couldn't find anything else on her. And as for the 10th individual, I'll get to that in a sec. Let me continue for now. Gotcha. The second thing is a little more relevant to us. It turns out the Mirai region wasn't free of mass crime either. There was another evil team running around and causing havoc. But that's not what sticks out to me. The team that terrorized Mirai was also called Team Zen. Team Zen? Yeah, they existed more than 50 years ago. But unlike our Team Zen, there was no Madam X. In fact, their leader wasn't a madam at all. He was male. If I remember correctly, his name was Lord Zenodin. Presumably, the name Team Zen comes from his name. And coincidentally, this Lord Zenodin was the 10th victim. Okay, if this Lord was also a casualty, then doesn't that mean the same Team Zen... the Team Zen we fought up to this point has been the 2nd iteration? Yeah, that's not even the best part. And for the 3rd and final thing that struck out to me... Oh! The very same nuclear plant was owned by none other than the Blakeries. The Blakeries owned... That means... It seems they were involved with all of this, even back then, somehow. Everything is connected. The Blakeries and Team Zen. What exactly is their true relation? Are they secretly at war or something? That's what we're here to find out. But it does give what Katsu said some context. She said she wanted to restore the Mirai region so we can go back. This confirms what the book says is true, at least in that aspect. I can't say the rest is too accurate, there's just not enough data. I see. In that case, we should start looking around. Seems you know a lot more about this place than Lonoi or I. So just lead the way and we'll do our best. Not just as Melly, I'm gonna need you to talk to the receptionist and find out when Rune took this book out. Leave it to me. As for you, Lonoi, I'm gonna need you to go find out where Rune got some of these books. There were some real exclusive looking books, so maybe look in the main lobby? Welcome in, Joyce. Okay, just seem busy. Please try not to bother me, thanks. Okay, so I need to figure out... Oh, hi, Huey. Oh, hey, Lonwy, I didn't expect to see you guys here. I'm here because Aaron asked me to, but to be real, I'm here for another reason. For what? I'm going to read some books on how to cure asthma. Oh. The kid wants what's best for Lavender. I only need to read 1 or 2 books, right? Is that really what the poor orphan boy finds himself in a library of all things? Raina's here too. Alright. I appreciate lurkers, even if no one says anything. Aw, Huey. Yep, exactly. Thomas Blakery. Lonwy, this is Thomas Blakery, Jr., Saki's adoptive brother. Here in the Steel Type Reserve. That's my name, yes? Thanks for reminding yourself. Foolish boy, you cannot cure asthma. Highly regarded doctors haven't been able to achieve such a feat. How could you? Rune said I can do anything I put my mind to, so if there's anyone to believe, it's her. Oh. I see it now. I am very slow on the uptake. My brain did not register Ren's sister's name. Believing in what? A ghost? She's been gone for some time now. I wouldn't even trust the advice of someone who can't even exist. Shut your mouth before I shut it for you, punk. Now, children. Let's settle this like in a civilized manner. Yes? Headmaster Hazuki, what are you doing here? This is my library. I don't believe I need a reason for it. The poor boy aside, Lonwy, you intrigue me. Disaster seems to follow you like some yokai traumatizing some old lady. Therefore, I classify you as a disaster by any association. Thanks. That was no compliment. If Raina wasn't chat, she would be anything but a lurker. Yeah, I can see that. That was no compliment. You will face me in combat. What, a battle here? Battles are included in academics. I see no issue with this. But just as you know, the items in the estate are on the you break it, you buy it basis. Choose any 3. Or does it go with the one you're feeling saucy? I'll sweep them all away. Okay, you're the steel type reserve. I don't have a lot of good answers to steel types. And of course there's a war. Let's go straight for our setup. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Oh! Well, I'm losing that. Okay. You've earned my ire. Where's the nearest PC? It's upstairs. Um... had Glycopod and... or Lapras, I think. They're not really all that amazing in this scenario. I can add the monkey back for like one fight. Glycopod was my ace in my bug run. Yeah, it's very broken. Because my entire set is Swords Dance, Pin Missile, what is it? No, Rock Blast, and one other move. Forget what it is. But you pair that with Skill Link and it's just a monster incarnate. That's the wrong tab. Medicine. Let's hurry candy y'all up a bit. Okay. Now we can skip through all the dialogue. Hello. Right, so the ruins should be somewhere in that region. If I take that into account, I should also be able to. Okay, so she is reading. Okay, let's beat this overconfident guy. Pokemon Relics. Alright, there we go. Much easier. Oh, I'm impressed. Huey could never. Satisfactory. What? Said was satisfactory. Are you deaf too, child? I'm not a child. I'm practically the same age as you. Annoying child detected. Snivy, Leaf Tornado. Huh? The tornado is all haphazard. We've still got work to do, Snivy. That will be all. Why stare at me? If you were better, you would have been able to counter me with such a weak attack. Go on then. Go find your pet. That was rude. Freedom soon from the day job early. Nice. Huey just got launched. Are you okay? I'm okay. That leaf attack was used by just the sniper, so it was kind of weak. Still, being booted out like that is irritating. Why'd it gotta be like that? Are you guys okay? Who are you? I'm a friend of Lonaway's. I just happened to be in the area. Remember me, right? Lonaway? Ren's sister. That's right. That's like totally right. I knew you'd remember Lonaway. Oh my, that was evil. Some people are just like that, unfortunately. I'm Huey. It's nice to meet you. Likewise, Huey. So what are you guys going to do now? I assume the library is kind of out of the question? Don't know. Kind of deflated mentally right now. Hey, Huey? Yeah? There's an expensive restaurant with tons of good food at the night market. But we head down there and chow for a bit. Yeah, you're talking my language. Let's go eat, guys. That's the spirit. It'll be fun, promise. I thought I was supposed to look for information on the books, though. Oh, Bladestar's headquarters. Flora's meeting. Uh-oh. And how is my adorable little stepniece doing? I'm busy. You know, in a crucial state of the plan. Ah, but how could I forget? In fact, that's what I came to talk about. Make it quick. What are the plans for Lonoi and crew? Lonoi has had the chance to out me at multiple intervals and hasn't yet. One would take it as a sign of loyalty or belief, but no. Something is off about them. I have a bad feeling. What shall we do then? Yes, I want you to give me a fight! Give me a good fight. That's why I haven't outed you. Give me a good fight. Thomas is a spoiled asshole. Can't expect much better. Sister is a spoiled nut asshole, so... yeah, that's a fair assumption. I mean, Saki's inventions are kind of crazy, though. Do we, like, XX them, or maybe a small little XX? I'm not going to off them. That's a bit of a jump. Violence is one thing, but murder is murder. Senseless murder, anyway. I'm going to make the executive decision to keep them around for now, but monitor them. Okay. So you won't do it. I'm willing to do a lot for your cause, but that is something I simply cannot. But if you do this, we can restore everything Team Zen has taken from us. Isn't that something you want? It is everything I want, but I cannot allow Team Zen their chance to get their hands on such power. Put your beliefs in me. They won't get their hands on it. I'm sorry, but I cannot. You're the only one who can do this. Made a promise to a friend to keep it safe, and I won't let them down. Not again. I'll be on standby. Contact me the next time you need me. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Lunacy and Asshole are different. Yup. The cursed root I've gathered from the Telric Temple. You will be the key to open the path I seek. Whether or not he realizes it, he will become part of us. Okay, who is he? There's this feel. Wow, I'm surprised you were able to get a reservation here, Raina. Don't worry, I got connections. Like, I won a sweepstakes kind of connections. So everything here is pretty much free to your heart's contents. Chomp, chomp. Hell yeah, chomp, chomp. I'm starving. So terribly sorry for the interruption. We have a request for you three in the VIP room. The VIP room? That's correct if you two would follow me. Follow me, please. But this feel! I want to pet the ball! No! Where we're going? We're gonna eat food made by the gods. Now let's go. Must pet this feel. Exactly! Oh, it's you three. Well, two. Lost in the city again, Lonoi. Well, your luck is up and beaming because we have a new business proposal. Who? These are Lonoi and I's roommates, Alice and Alan. How's it going, guys? We have beneficial information for you on behalf of the Puppet Master once again. Beneficial as it seems as though this news is particularly troubling. There are rumors in the world below that Bladestar is planning a massive attack somewhere in GDC, and they can strike at any moment. What? Why are you telling us this? Alert the authorities, dimwits! The authorities can do nothing. Only the Interceptor can make a change. Interceptor, oh Interceptor, whose fate shall you change? What are we supposed to do? There's a Bladestar-owned ship that's docking in the Judicial District. The Puppet Master believes there will be an executive on it. Board the ship and interrogate the Bladestar executive, if that is your goal. But of course you won't be without help. Meet us at the port, on the edge of the Judicial District. Don't be late, or your chance may be missed. Were we just trauma dumped on or something? What on earth are we gonna do? Should we get Millionaire? I think we barely got time to get to the Judicial District before that boat departs. So we're gonna go to the Judicial District then. Shit, I guess so? We gotta go. Judicial is north, then... Okay, this should be Hope, and then just to the south. There's only one boat here, you moron. You've arrived just in time as well. It's really screwed up that you're making us do this. The police department is right there. I could have just reported by now. Go if you must, but it is inevitable. Only you three can make a difference. That is what the puppet master told us. And how do we board this ship then? You hide within the depths of these containers, of course. These crates are to be loaded onto the ship very soon. If you wish to make a difference and save your friends, you do well in hiding one immediately. But the choice is yours. Whether or not you go through with this is your prerogative. But our mission is done and dusted fairly well, simple citizens of GDC. Well, I guess we're getting in the container. Man, I'm not for anything, but this is kind of a lot. What do you think we should do? We should go. Are you crazy? This is crazy. We're supposed to listen to those two and jump in a crate. For all we know, we could be dumped on the trash side and have concrete poured over us. Well, I won't do it. Hey, you're just trying to be polite, but you don't actually have a choice. You're going on that ship right now. Have a nice sleep. Wait, stop! We appreciate your compliance. We shall escort you and your friends into that crate. Post haste. Quickly now before it's too late. Well, that was a little forceful. Yes, I'm awake. Me too. Kinda cramped in here. I think we're on that ship. Whack. Huey, Lonwy, your roommates suck. I'm sure they're fun at parties. I'm sure. Anyway, we're getting out of this stupid thing. Wait, are you sure that's okay? If we're here, we might as well find that stupid Blade Star executive, right? If they're playing on something, we gotta get to stepping. Couldn't find them. Alexandra's going to be upset by this. Hey, did you guys hear that? I think so. Let's get out of here. Damn, this place is kind of funky. I like the lights. Okay, so let's team up and find the stupid executive. The illusion of choice. Yeah, pretty much. It looks like things are settled here quite nicely. But what? Stowaways? Blade Star goons. But what are you talking about? But I don't need this. You three are in a lot of trouble. Sashlin Warrior? What? Yo. Ground fighting. It's a special attacker, though. If that thing doesn't get Aura Sphere, I'm gonna be sad. It's just what we need. First we have to take that other kid. And suddenly the entire population of kids think they can just hop on for a ride? I'm reporting this. The other kid? Who cares? Let's storm this place. Avian Resurrect goes so hard. It's mixed, but was very good special in my fighting Mono. Yeah, I can imagine. Captain's quarters. Fudge. Of course we can't go there. Hello. It's all of this. Safety lock in captain's quarters opened. And come on, Gaster, my beloved tank. I mean, it has stuff like Technician, Mud Barrage. So, yeah. Wait, Avian Rosary gets Technician? That's nasty. Causing a lot of problems, you know? That's our job. Now where's the Blade Star executive? Shut your mouth. Phalanx. Fine, you want to cause trouble? Then how about this? There, I've just opened up a pathway to this turn. I'm sure he'll be able to deal with you. Hey, thanks. Okay, so who is he? Man, this is turning out to be a terrible idea. This Blade Star executive has to be somewhere. Blade Star executive? I suppose that means you're looking for me. So you three are the ones who've been slithering their way around our ship. Are you not the one I met on Terrajuma? Wannabe, was it? How serendipitous for us to meet on this ship. Well, whatever, we're gonna put a stop to you right here and now. And what, may I ask, are you stopping me from doing? A little birdie told us that Blade Star is planning something big. We're going to get that info out of you. Right. I'll give you the option to choose how I should deal with the situation. Go ahead. Choose. Tell us what you know. You are the stowaways, not I. Be serious. I don't owe you any kind of information. It is in my best interest that I handle you three personally, as your actions have caused immediate damage to myself and my home, and that is a line you should never cross with me. Fighting is a very physical-oriented type. Ooh, a Hippowdon. Well, I kinda saw that one coming. Oh, Corona, come on. A shiny Claydol. Yo, that's actually sick. Oh, it didn't have Poison Heal. Poor sucker. What do you mean it was hurt by Desert's Mask? You are strong. But then again, you are standing here in front of me today. You have not fallen from the Zen attack on Terrajum Island. I respect you, Lonely, but unauthorized entry onto the ship is something that cannot be looked past. How far are you willing to resolve this situation? Stop. I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier since you were so busy, but this is the person I was looking for, Lonely. I see. Get on, buddy. What are you doing on the ship? We can speak about that later, but you must let them have safe passage to Seshila Village. That's what Alexandra wants. Very well then, Lonwy. Lady Luck has smiled on you today. It seems you're no longer a stowaway, but a passenger on this ship. We should be arriving in Seshila Village shortly. Phew, thank goodness. I thought Rylan was about to do something unthinkable. Or something. Hey, that's another one of our roommates. You guys got a big family. So, Canon, what you doing on Blade Star ship? I was sent by Alexandra to find Lonwy and bring them back with me. I don't even know her as April. Alexandra's her real name. Yeah, I don't think it's her actual name. Same with how Nim goes. As for the reason she wants to see Lonwy, well, I'll leave that to her. For now, we'll await her. We should await our arrival into Seshila, Alexandra's home. But what about the Blade Star attack? Let's take it slow. We're almost thrown overboard for Sfeel's sake. Let's get all buddy-buddy with Ryland, then we can hit him with the hard-hitting questions. Please forgive Ryland. He can be strict. You can say that again. You and Lana seemed like they were past friends, and he still attacked. Ryland is just very protective of his homeland. And the ship is actually carrying the food supplies for Sashelo Village. If something happened to the ship, Sashelo would be in big trouble. So please try to look at it from that perspective. Once I became an executive for Flora, the ship was constructed for me. Ever since the trading of goods and services between Sashela and the outside world has expanded. It's because of this ship that Sashela has begun to thrive once more. I apologize for attacking you earlier. It's within my duty to do so. All good. How's the search going? So far, nothing. We found the books that were left in the I'd say hotel or whatever, and then went to the library, got mixed up. Now we're on Blade Starship for some reason. It's very confusing. Thanks for your understanding. I wish I could have afforded you the same. I don't know who gave you that intel, but Blade Star does not just attack peaceful civilians. Besides, if there were some sort of operation going on in GDC, I would know. So I'm going to assume the intel you received is in fact false. Regardless, out of respect for you, I will look into this. We should be arriving any moment now. The ship is too big to pull into port, so I have to transfer to a smaller vessel. Let's go. Wait, it's the desert? So what will you do now? Well, we're kinda stuck here. Going back home would be nice. It seems it'll be 3 days before our ship returns to the judicial district. I'm afraid you're out of luck. 3 days? Worry not, there's an inn located on the second level of this village. Mention my name and they'll let you stay there free of charge. As for me, there's a lot of unloading to be done. Please excuse me. Guess this was a bust. Thanks, Alice and Alan. As for Lonawee, Alexander would like to meet with you personally. Recorders are located on the 3rd level of the village. Please make your way there. Okay. So while I would like to do that, I want to find that Roserade. Holy shit, is that new Rejuvenation? What's the map look like? Oh. That's kind of expansive. Sure, everybody was a regular encounter in the desert. Yeah. Kind of figured. I'm stuck behind this slow NPC. Come on, dude. Thank you. If you had snitched on Flora at the Blade Star base, you would have gotten to the desert in a wild way. Yeah, pretty sure that would have been nice. Actually, no. Sorry, but you can't enter here. Okay, I'll enter everywhere. Why is there a time crystal here? No reason. It's like I literally just walk through that room and I'm just like, oh no. That's odd, Alexandra's in here at the moment. I swear she would leave her house until you arrived. I know I heard chatter going on out here. Look at the people with the nerve to show their face around here. Who the hell do you think you are, walking into my home like this? Oh, well look at that. So brave of you to stand up for yourself, Damien. Wait. Stay out of this way, Vanilla Swirl. So how do you want to do this? Right here? Right now? Damien, wait. Lanois are behind because Alexandra asked me to bring them here. The crystal is just a silly little thing. Just a bauble Alexandra thought was pretty. $10 says Alexandra's using it for time travel. You're joking. I am not. I told Alexandra that I could handle this. Where is she right now? We don't know. She was supposed to be here. Last time I heard from Alex was this morning. She said she was going to visit Alamissa. But I actually just came from there. She was nowhere to be found. You don't think she fell into the pit below Alamissa? That place is falling apart. Wouldn't be surprised if some of the flooring there gave way. Her long trips to Alamassa were never this long. Then we should check the Voidal Chasm, right? She may need our help if she's in trouble. God damn it. I'm gonna give the town one more quick check. Onaway, Canon, you head to the chasm. Onaway, the Voidal Chasm is a strange place located due east of here. Strange place, you say? Color me intrigued. Anyway, I need to figure out where the PC is. Or honestly, if there's just any side quests. So this is the end. Good. We are going into the desert, so I will throw Frostlass onto the team. Okay, bag. Honestly, I need a better moveset for you. But overall, you're kind of fine. Help Center, coming soon. So does that mean there's no quests? If so, I'm kind of disappointed. Okay. Oh, simple you say. That's why. You gave me simple, you took away. Even Frostlass is funny. More of an avian mismatches kind of girl myself. Wait. I just realized. Where do I get... encountered in... Azure Shore. Oh. I could have had one back at Hello Jack Island. I'm just gonna add one to my PC. Because for some reason, we still don't have fly. Holy shit, are you gone? No, this is just the handy thing called the debug menu. I've actually set up something else using this, but, actually might as well showcase that. But in the meantime, I should be getting to Mr. This soon. Debug menu. Nah, I think they're god. Great power. Oh yes, this is what it means to be an interceptor. Okay, it is mischievous. Set level to 5, set form to 1. Like 90% sure that should be the one we want. Yep, and here it is. But yeah, I will showcase that. So I wound up setting up another save file. I'm intending to do this afterwards, like once I get through the game. I'm gonna do Avian only with the intent of just being as evil as possible. That's the wrong one. Give yourself 99 black shards and give them to the funny tent man? Is Mr. Luck around here? I remember seeing that, but I never actually got that many. I only gave myself, like, the amount that I actually got. Because for some reason, black prisms are bugged. Okay. Where am I even going? It said due east of here. Guessing I have to get on a ship? Actually, even at this point, I'm kind of lost. Southeast is more accurate. Do I leave? Oh. I'm dumb. Need a ride? I'm on my way to the Boil Chasm. No! It's time to see the encounters. That was fast. There's a glider. Everything is really low level. One escape rope. I heard there was... what? A secret route hidden somewhere in the desert. Interesting. Okay, you're just a dark type as well as grass. Yeah, you weren't living that one. Fort what now? Seems like you were mugged. What do you mean I was... What do you mean I was mugged? Does it actually take anything? Oh, like $10,000 each time. Oh. On second thought... Wait, no, money doesn't really matter all that much, but how do I... Let's take a look at this map. Oh, this is very expansive. I think I'm just gonna have to lose another 10K. Wait, does it? It deposits me on the other end of the... I literally can't explore it. Damn. Consumed hydrate. Roger that. Cubone. Now we're seeing more appropriate leveled encounters. There's just a full-on Needle King. Can't get that ball. Well, that's not an ominous pillar at all. Once the Shella Hope Center opens up after some more plot, you'll be able to explore it. Okay, that's nice. Honestly, I can't wait for the rest of the game to be released, because this is just fun as is. There's the ground gem. Wait, there's one on the cactus. There you are! We have our avian buddy. What's the map for this area? Ooh, there's a big place up north. I think my job is to sit in front of this cave and guard it from outsiders. Don't worry, we're guarding it from outsiders because the cave is dangerous. We only let in experienced outsiders, so if you want time to fill up to talk to permission. Let me. Okay, so that implies the existence of the Rage Candy bars. Sandstorm. That's appropriate. The map for this area, like... Oh! Yeah, I can see why it's called the Voidal Chasm. No, you wouldn't have to have an avian Jangmo in your possession. They're native to the polylithal forest, but they're your... The wet forest? I feel like I just saw stuff I wasn't supposed to. Why are those maps so out of order? Well, safe to say it doesn't look like I'll be staying on this plane of existence for too long. They don't exist yet. Yeah. That's what I've kind of figured. Okay, I'm not doing that. No. Bad Black Prism. I am not initiating a crash. I have not saved in a hot minute. On that note, save. So that's just the same path? Alright. Make your game crash. Pretty sure there's a bug fix in the game files. Unfortunately, no. When I wound up downloading the game, I never saw the bug fix files, which I later learned existed. I just give myself the prisms when I actually want them. So it's like, there's no harm done. I don't think I've really done any of the contracts either way, so... Oh, hey. Somehow there's no response. Yep, that's because there's a sandstorm. Hello. I've never had that. Yeah. I would have imagined they would have put the fix in the game itself, in the game files itself, but... I'll live with it. Ugh. The game has to be taunting me. The timing is immaculate. Okay. Gosh, what is this place? This is the Voidal Chasm. It's a strange place that doesn't exactly follow the conventional rules of reality. At least that's how the scholar Martin Etzeshel explained it to me. It's not healthy to stay here for prolonged periods of time, so let's be quick. Okay. Odd keystone. Our secret is hidden in the depths of the ocean. Hey, what does that mean? Seems to be some kind of riddle? We're gonna have to figure it out if we want to proceed. That opened up the path, let's go. Find Jirachi's home. Jirachi, that's a mythical Pokemon. Pokemon born of the stars only wake up for 7 days every 1,000 years. During that period, it will grant any wish. Oh. I didn't even see that. Gather Ether. Okay, there's another one. Oh, I just heard it. Reveal the 6-unit army show their formation. Probably talking about either Execute or Phalanx. Both have 6 units in their squad and they have to follow specific formation. Wait. Okay, what's this map? So we're sitting right here? Do I need a Phalanx? Kinda curious. What in the world? What's going on here? Huh? Ren? Eyes on the prize, Astro Boy. Keep it together. We'll meet again, Lonaway. How about we skip the formalities and just get right to it? Let's go. Of course, it's you again. You piece of shit. I think I now have a new favorite mon for dealing with these. Find them in the Almasa Urban. Okay. Oh, I know that guy. Trust me, he ain't that bad. I mean, when you consider everyone else that I've had to face, he's not all that bad. Electrifying. Not bad, not bad. You're shaping up quite nicely. I've had my fun here, so I think I'll just let you all go. Stop. I'm not done with you yet. What a charmer, but that line works famously for you, I'm done playing with you all. You. Yes, I'll give you back your precious little cheerleader. See you cool cats later. Ciao. He got away. Erg. Miss Alexander, are you okay? What happened? She may just need some rest. She's been through a lot. Raina, promise we'll talk soon, but for now, we gotta get Alexander back home. Okay? Yeah, okay. What were you thinking going that deep into the chasm? If you fell any further, I wouldn't have been able to save you. It's not her fault. I asked her to meet me in Almissa. Is that so? And let me guess. Is this about the dimensional rift in Zone 0? That's right, there's a rift Pokemon rampaging through the ruins of Zone 0. Alexandra called you here because she wanted to rally a team to remove it. If we can't get the power hidden inside that pyramid, everything can be solved if we just got there. We met in Almissa because we were going to talk to Ryland and convince him to join us. That's when that freak with the hoverboard showed up and zapped Alex off the side of the city. Then I suppose the brave Night Raven was there to swoop in and save the day? Ah, but that's not what happened. You failed to protect her. Such is the fate of a member of Team Zen. Failure is always the end. Drop it, Ryland. I'm not in the mood for this right now. Quite frankly, I've never been in the mood for the member of a murderous syndicate being in my hometown. Alas, the village seems to like you. They even donned you with your very own hood. That's because I actually helped them, unlike you who just sits in Elmissa all day and sulks. Friends, please, let's not fight. Be as it may, the rift is under the control of the Blade Stars. It not only protects the pyramid, but it also protects Hastilla village from Team Zen. Why would I take the risk in removing that rift? Even if you were to gain this power located within the pyramid, our safety is compromised permanently. Forgive me, Alexandra, but I shall have no part in this operation. Damn. As long as it's a good fight, I don't care. This is how I expected that to go. Rylan won't cooperate, but if this is what I want, I'll help. Lano and I, we have a strange history together. I'm not sure if they would even want to work with me. So I think I'll take care of the decision myself. I'll begin in the morning. I think it's time we gave Alex some space. Pity. Ironic how the two terrorists are pressing each other for being terrorists. You actually have a point there, because one's Blade Star, the other's Zen. I'm kind of hoping there's a third group that's just puppeteering everyone from the shadows. I feel like that would be kind of appropriate. Standing here at the inn on the southern edge of town. Okay. Okay. The game is getting too easy. Oh shit. That is the wrong map. Whoo! That almost went horribly wrong. Holy mother of move tutors. They're everywhere. I mean, technically the Storm Chasers / Space and Time can fit that third party. You're not wrong. Okay, now I made life harder. Okay, I saved before jumping through time and space. But what's this about the 999 contract? I hate how I'm actually kind of intrigued. How many do I have in my bag? Black Prism, 26. I need 973. Oh, debug! $976. You're about to have a great time. Uh-huh. Our mystery contract. Would you like to strike the deal? Doxy? Whatever's the matter. Our client is ready to sign the contract. Just a moment or two, if you would. My partner and I need to hash through some details. Cross our T's, dot our I's. You know, technical stuff. This will only take a minute or so, don't worry. The door is locked. Oh. Well, if there's our favorite client. Sorry for the rude relocation, but when times are dire, some measures have to be taken. As you can see, things are rather dire indeed. Do you recall when I first signed a contract? Right up here, this first very line. No cheating allowed. You don't know what I do. I'm the interceptor. Whatever that is. And yet, at least 999 of these, Doxy tells me they're fakes. Wait, you can tell if they're added via debug? Oh no! Did you think we wouldn't notice? And you're the first to try this. Oh, no. I've been around the block long enough being swindled that something like this won't just happen. You can still make amends, though. Let's partake in a little wealth redistribution. You and I have a sign of good faith. Yes, a simple lump sum of... Pay here now. Say what? You don't have that much money. Was that swear words or just a phone call? Our insurance policy will deal with this momentarily. Doxy. Take their soul. Oh no! I'm not outspeeding you. Oh, fuck. I mean, I cut your attack on half, but oh dear. Oh, I just lose. Oh. Glad we could come to this understanding. I'll be taking these black prisms, by the way. Can't be letting you pay me with fakes after all. He took them all, didn't he? He did. You can load with that boss with an avian pairs with toxic, Pokemon with sturdy, and a bunch of max revives. Does that actually work, though? Wait. Wait. No, it doesn't. Shield remaining 6. All stat drops are cured, all status effects are cured. The boss is given a Lepa Berry. Attack and special attacks increased by 2 stages. At the 3rd shield, they get 4 special attack and attack increases. And at 1 shield, they just get an Omni boost. That is... I have no idea how I'm supposed to do that. My baton pass. Now that we're in Game Park, let's take this back to Golden Leaf. Debug. Warp to map. Stretch and hydrate it is. Okay, well, we're back on our side of reality. I will say, that is now a fight that I absolutely want to win. However, I might have to do it. What do you mean you're leaving? I have a new mission that I have to take care of. But I've been searching for you everywhere and I finally found you. I want answers from you. I knew you would, so I wrote down everything you want to know in this letter. Are you serious? I don't care about this stupid letter. I want to hear you say it. I'm sorry. I know you're part of Team Zen. Oh, what? Surprised? I'm not dumb, Ren. I can put two and two together. Lonoi, never mind. I can't believe him. I'm ready to hit the hay and just forget what happened. All this happened. Let's sleep. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna have to do a lot of theory crafting in order to actually beat that. Marshadow, though. The only benefit is the fact that it doesn't have any partners. That would be disastrous. Hidden scene, the twins' fate unlocked. The enemies are out like a light. They must be really, really tired. Hey, you okay? Before I was born, my mother told me that she went to a fortune teller to see if she could predict her future. Apparently, the fortune teller predicted she would have twins. My mother didn't know she was just having twins at the time and just assumed she was making things up. But lo and behold, Ren and I were born. Wow. But she predicted something else. She said that one child would work for the future, and the other would fight for the end. My mother told me as if it was funny, but I believe in divination, legends, myths, and all that stuff. And the fact she got the twins part right with no prior knowledge. Now, Lorraine, it could have just been a lucky guess. But now Ren is working for Team Zen. How can you explain that? You can't. The whole reason why I ran after Ren was really because I wanted to make sure he was making the right choices. This fortune has always scared me. I don't want to lose my brother. That's what I fear the most. I know how I feel, except I actually lost my sister. I don't know where she is or if she's even okay. What's lost can be found again, right? That's what Radia always told me anyway. Yeah, what's lost can be found. It's just hard. I'll be right there with you, Raina. It's gonna be okay. Thanks, Huey. I'll be there with you too. Thanks for being my friend. Damn. Meanwhile, at the Hospital of Hope. Doctor, things seem to be going well with Lavender. Her levels are all stable, and it seems there's even an increase in compatibility as of late. What do you mean, compatibility? By 3% as a matter of fact. Good, in that case, I'll leave her to rest. We need her as strong as she possibly can be for her big day. Of course, Doctor. Forgive me, but I don't think I'll stick around for that day, Isha. This is abuse. I'm not sick, and therefore I don't need to be here. I need to escape quickly. I don't have my Pokemon to help me, but I can't rely on them for everything. Alright, if I can get to the elevator, I should be able to get out of here. Oh dear. Doctor? I thought I heard something. Doctor, everything is ready for the examination now. Ah, right, very well then. Time is of the essence. Way too close for comfort. It should never hangs out at this floor at night. Why is tonight different? please get here quickly. Why aren't you working? The elevator isn't moving at all. Isha must have turned it off. Why would he shut off the elevator in a hospital? Must really not want anyone coming down here to find me. Forget it, I can't give up now. Tonight's my only chance. All these years pulling books off the tight shelves better come in handy. Come on, open up. Eureka, I've done it. Well then, if I can't take the elevator, I'll just climb out. I'm on B3, which means I'm 3 levels below the ground floor. What is that thing? Is that a hatch? Something like that can't be good if it's in a hospital of all places. I want to get out of here. Now's the perfect opportunity. But if I get out of here, people think I've lost it. If I can prove his corruption, I'll not only help myself, but everyone who Isha's hurt. I'm taking the risk. Okay, so we need his password. I can hear people talking just outside the store. Listen in. It's been quite some time, Navad. You... Hey, ever since that show you and Madam X had at the lounge. It's Madalis. How have you been holding up? Still serving beer and all at that bar? I've been doing what I can. Madam X still isn't too fond of my failure. But if she's keeping me around, then she must have something in mind. I see. Anyway, why did you call me? Why meet up here? I think you know why, Navad. A long time ago, Gira, Zeta, and I all told each other what we fought for. Everyone was willing to share that except for you and Natasha. What does that have to do with anything? There's a girl here in extensive care with an unknown disease. She is heterochromia, just like you. You do realize that I'm not the only person in the world with heterochromia, right? Right. But she also told me your father has it. And that she also told me that her father was also a well-known sailor in the Neverwinter area. Now, doesn't that sound familiar? She's your daughter, isn't she? Francesca. It looks like they've moved on elsewhere. So that's why Navad has to keep working for Team Zen. Otherwise, they'll cease the treatments and his daughter's just taking the dip into the void. Sad. Yeah. That's just... Oh. This is where everyone's being preserved. Oh. Come on, I can see the secret door. No password needed. That's really weird. Well, whatever. There's a few things I can look at here. Patient profiles. Oh! Lavender Bloom. First name Lavender, last name Bloom, gender female, date of birth April 20th, age 16, status. This is my own profile. It pained me to even look at this. I don't belong here, but Isha won't let me leave. But I told Hugh that I was coming down here with a fever. Isha, you made me sick. Read them all. Yeah, I'm intending to. Mosley. This person is named Mosley Carmichael. Okay, it's female. 8, last seen. Status missing. Looks like they were born in the District of Hope. She's one of the many kids that are missing right now, huh? Gosh, she's so young. Only 8 years old. Hopefully she turns up soon. Why does he have a file on Risa? Wait, first name Risa, last name Elizabeth Rader. June 19th, place of residence, Garen City. Age 18, terminally ill, diagnosed with... Wait. Is Risa Navad's daughter? Risa's status is terminally ill, rather was? There's no way this was public information. Something like this got out into the public and caused an unstoppable storm. An unstoppable storm of support for Risa, but nonetheless, a storm is a storm. I find it weird she was marked as terminally ill, but then suddenly cured. Did Risa later experience some kind of miracle? Archives. Dr. Isha Halvard. Halvard, a profound brain surgeon and doctor who lived in the avium pre-calamity, was famous for his incredible 99% success rate with procedures. Although he was great, unfortunately his legacy ended in tragedy. Undeniable proof of medical abuse and malpractice against his only son was found. He was thrown in jail for his actions, but escaped his confinement not long after. He then took his son and went missing. Weeks later, he was found dead at home with his son nowhere to be found. He died shortly before his 48th birthday. Risa doesn't have heterochromia, though. Fair point. Because the way Madalis put it, she's still actively getting treated. No, what's all this now? This has to be crazy. Why is this on Ish's computer? The stuff doesn't make much sense. Okay. What's this mystery file? The file just a bunch of numbers with an H in the middle. Something's weird with the H, though. Wonder if there's anything to do with the password needed to open up the bunker. Okay, 8433. I can literally see the secret door. Okay. 8, 4, 3, 3. Can't believe that actually works. Huey, I did it. Alright, Huey's not here. Down we go, I guess. Hospital of Rune? Okay, this doesn't look like a hospital anymore. I've got a bad feeling about this. Whimper? Huh? That noise sounds like someone's crying. This window is a tad bit fogged, but you can kind of see what's going on. Wait a minute. It can't be. How disappointing. This isn't giving us any good results. Just how exactly are we supposed to extract the memory from this one if they refuse to cooperate? Because they don't want it to happen, obviously. Much towards mail, sure, but it'll succumb to us eventually. We need to be patient, or else Isha will be extremely irritable with us. And you know how he gets when things don't go his way. Breaks it? What? Oh, seriously? Now, come on, get up. It wasn't that bad. All we did was try to break your mind. Nothing more than that. Talking to it like that will only anger it. I ordered the bird mark on my arm from last time. Cool it and set the machine for another round. Not long until this thing decides to give up. This is so awful. Why could they do this? I have to help that Brixton somehow. Maybe there's something around here that'll disable that machine. Come on, Lavender. You've come this far. Let's not get scared now. Okay, it's not the big button. Memory detached system offline. I don't believe it. It's one thing after another with this place. And you think this is where our hard-earned tax dollars are spent on? Let's go check on the monitor. Now to help that breaks in and break out of here. Hey, are you okay? Please get up. Bro. Okay, I'm gonna help you get out of here, so please just follow me. Hold on, didn't Billy and Venom tell me about knowing a Brakeson? Yeah, I remember now. She mysteriously disappeared along with their other friends. Surely they can't be the same, right? It's a little odd, but I think I should try asking. By the way, I know this might sound kind of weird, but do you by chance know the name Venom? Oh, so you do know them. I'm a friend of theirs. I can take you them when we escape, so please just follow me. Oh, shit. This is just great. We're not getting out this way. There's gotta be another way to the elevator. Wait, don't run off like that. We'll get caught. I don't like this. We should be good in here for the time being, but they aren't moving. Come on, let's try getting out of here. What is it, Brakeson? Huh? This is a Pokemon, isn't it? Legendary Pokemon Giratina? I feel like you're trying to say something, but I can't understand you. Oh, I get it. I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. Hey, are you okay? Come on. There's no time to sleep. Okay, so I was thinking, maybe we should feed this Pokemon too. If it's just keeping a thing down here, it can't be good. What should you do? We're releasing Giratina. Seem against this idea? And I realize why it would be bad. But just the thought of keeping this thing down here makes me sick. If he starts to rampage with this thing in his arsenal, I think this is the right move. Let's see here. Please be quiet. We're all trying to escape this miserable place. So please cooperate with us and we'll be out of here in a jiffy. I'll take this as a sign of compliance. I'm sorry. I'm mutual cooperation between two equal groups. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get a Pokemon this huge out, but we'll make it work. Don't think we didn't hear you walking around in here. Crap, we took too long in here. That's right, little lady. You shouldn't be... Oh no. She released the Giratina you should caught. This is bad. We can't fight a legendary Pokemon like Giratina. Legendary Pokemon? Giratina? You want to fight Brakeson? Looks like Giratina wants to as well. What do you say? Still want to stand in our way? We're going to fight you no matter what. Legendary Pokemon or not, you're still outnumbered. Wait, do I get to use Giratina? Oh, hell yes! Poor Brakeson is level 30. Delmise is a ghost type. Yes. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh. Son of a biscuit. How does it feel then? We're unstoppable. So this is the power of legendary Pokemon. Now better move aside. What? Don't leave us? Hey fellas, about before. What to do, what to do. What's going to happen to you now, Lavender? Told you not to make any tape to us. You're very sick, you see. And now you've released putrid breaks from her confinement. I didn't expect you to be such a tactless patient, Lavender. Don't worry though, I'll fix any loose ends. Breaks and leave me all. Be fine. Can't go any further, just go. The exit is right there if that's what you want. Whether or not you escape is not my concern. You no longer have the device that allowed you to effectively communicate with humans. An impressive device constructed by none other than Saki Blakery. Breaks and go. Now, what shall we do with you? Good morning, everyone. Did you guys sleep well? The bed's here super soft, and I was out like a light. Ren is going off to do his mission. Okay. Looks like we need to... Oh, hello. Lonwy, what are you still doing here? Didn't your boat leave? We're going to help Ren. That's just wonderful news. I can rest easy knowing you guys will be working together. Please let me help you as much as I can. Okay, it's northeast from here. Exit, go directly north and then east. I do feel bad for Lavender, but such is the story. Okay, where's the spice then? Oh. At least you didn't have weak armor, otherwise you would have been really screwed. I would have absolutely missed that heart scale if I didn't choose to keep up the pattern. Why was it 2 heart scales? The lethal force knocked the average trainer as such I cannot allow entry. Damn. So where am I supposed to go? I guess towards that golden gate? Alnissa Urban. Lonwy, why do you come here? I see you came to get the job done with me after all. Thank you for this opportunity. I won't ruin this chance. Lonwy, do you happen to know the story of Alnissa Urban? No. Then you'll learn, just by walking through this place. You'll learn. If we're gonna be teammates, I need to complain about something. It happened right after you left Golden Leaf Town. Let's chat. What? Crescent kidnapped Ren. What the? Where am I? This way, Ren. Don't keep me waiting. What the hell is this place? Where did you take me? Wait. Those are all the sprites you can use. It's some kind of shrine for me? Huh? This is so creepy. What is this place, Crescent? I'm going to ignore that remark. This is my place of residence. My base of operations, if you will. You better have plans for telling me what's going on here. And why do you have a framed picture of Lonwy and whoever the rest of those people are? I'm going to be the one talking here, so just listen. And again, I'm going to ignore that last part before I become extremely irritated. Now, why I brought you here, you said you wanted answers, correct? What if I could provide... What if I could provide an answer to that one big problem that's just haunting you? An answer to a question that's been haunting me? What if I said there was a way to bring Melia back from the dead? What? Bring Melia back from the dead? Don't you dare screw with me. That's not possible. Once someone is dead, they're just gone, and you and Melia had a really good relationship prior to all this, right? It's a shame this all ended because Team Zen decided they want what was inside of her. And all that for what? They got her killed for no reason. But you, friend, you could give her a second chance. A second chance at a life she never had. Imagine how grateful she would be to you. Imagine all the people who would look up to you. Imagine everything that could happen with her once she's back. Imagine how much that would make her love you. What do I have to do? Thought you might turn around. What you have to do is the simplest part. Wait, what did that say? Okay, it's joining Team Zen. What? You're out of your mind, Crescent. You think I'm gonna join the enemy? Just silence. You won't be under their rule, you'll be under mine. I want you to act as my mole. I need you to get information on me for something. In exchange for getting the information I need, I will revive Melia for you. After doing that, you'll be helping me take down Team Zen from the inside out. Isn't that beneficial to us both? You get Melia back and I get Team Zen's destruction. I don't know. You're right when I say it's beneficial to both of us, but you make it sound way easier than it actually is. Of course it won't be easy, but the rewards will be worth it. No. Of course, I'd be here to protect you. I believe you have the most potential out of your group to do this. So what do you say, Ren? A deal? So I joined Team Zen, but as quickly found out, Crescent had manipulated me from the beginning. Melia had never died that day, and Crescent knew that. When Nastasia and I escaped GDC, I cut ties with Crescent for good. But in the end, I was the only loser. Crescent got the information she needed, and I got tangled in an inescapable situation. As for what the situation was, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you that. I didn't join Team Zen because I wanted to betray anyone. I didn't want anyone to get hurt or die. I just wanted my best friend back. But it's not even about her anymore. It's about something bigger than Team Zen itself, something I'm determined to see to the end. There's one last thing I want to do before we continued. Right before I was commissioned to be Nastasia's assistant, I came across something peculiar. There was a single Pokeball amidst a bunch of other heaps of trash. It was scheduled for incineration a few hours after I found it. I managed to scavenge it, but it was damaged. Nastasia helped me repair it. You told me it belongs to someone very close to you. It belongs to your mother. Wait, Sylveon? Nastasia told me to hold on to this and give it back to you whenever we met again, so I believe it belongs to you. New permanent member of the team. Sorry, still if you're getting booted. Does her mother actually have a name in this game? Nancy. Mysterious black box. Please accept that as my apology to you and to Nancy. By the way, it wasn't supposed to be a bribe for forgiveness. I broke her trust, and that's sacred, so I'm going to work to rebuild that trust. Consider that a down payment. We've got work to do. Well, we now have our devout fairy type. I did not expect for this story to try and grab my heart like that. It has pixelate. Okay, that is a surprisingly nasty moveset. Q-Charm, pixelate. Yeah, I kinda figured. Let's give it the standard introduction treatment. Okay. Now let's bring it up to par with the rest of the group. Actually, the rest of you need to be brought up. Wait, you want an aura sphere? I need a better answer to steel types, so psychic it is. Elmes's Urban City of Happiness. Okay. Ryland, I knew you would come here. Ren, Lonnie, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I want you to understand why I chose the path I'm on. Better not be up to anything I'm not. I don't care for you, but I'm not a heartless man. But the two of you fancy a walk through the memories of an old forgotten prince. Sure. Why are there just time crystals everywhere? What was that? The blue stones hung on the walls are called time splicer stones. These particular ones can show memories of the past. My past. Be sure to watch. Well, what are you guys doing here? What is Bladestar doing here? Oh. Hello, and Dove Trio. That changes things. Hello, Ketchup. Not mad about a Golurk. Although I already have a shiny Golett, so... One Poketoy. Yellow shirt. What time are you gonna be free tonight? That's to be determined. I'm not entirely sure. Well, that's a full-on shiny. Get in the ball. So I want to try High Guard with you when we when you're free. I don't think I have the space for High Guard, to be honest. It's like only... Wait, only 20? Might be able to then. Okay, I definitely have the space then. Dan Kaparasha. Oh, hello, Grovile. just have all the grass-type starters? Yep. Oh, wait, there's a Phalanx. It isn't God VO6. The shit with campaign and base game is over 100. Yeah. I don't know why COD's so large. It's kind of absurd. This place used to be a busy market area. Never got too many outsiders, but it was a special occasion when we did. Visitors were always happy to gaze upon the wares you could only find locally. Okay, there we go. Okay. Two hits. Dusclops. Two hit. Let's go. There's a lot of Phalanx around here. Oh. Did you see what I said or spiky them? Last message was about COD being 150 gigs. So... Oh, there. Genghis Khan, eh? Ooh. Okay. Perfect. Well, Johnson here used to play peacefully in the lush oasis, but during the attack, the ground crumbled and the oasis fell into the abyss below, all to be forgotten. Damn. The amount of pokey toys I'm finding is kind of sobering. Now call bravery to the post. Roger that. go next? Prison scale. That's kind of helpful. Exit is blocked by rubble. Finally, we've reached the end. You're in Bladester because of what happened to your home? That's right. And do you know who caused my home to burn? The very side you chose to align yourself with. Team Zen. That was over a decade ago now. Without warning, Team Zen infiltrated the city and decimated it. The charge was led by the current mayor of Grand Dream City, Cassandra. I've never even heard of this event. Of course not. It was swept under the rug. No one cared to help. The world preferred to silently disintegrate to nothing. But you, Ren, are also fighting alongside Team Zen. Knowing what they do and what they have done. Why? It's complicated. So you have reasons that you believe will benefit you and your loved ones. Is that right? Not just my loved ones. I'm fighting for everyone. I like that answer. The same as you, then. Very well, then. Ren, let's strike a deal. If you're willing to step away from Team Zen, then I shall step down from Bladestar as well. I can't do that. You can't or you won't. I can't. There's some things that I need to be around for. Well, that's unfortunate. In that case, I cannot as well. With that said, I cannot let you into Zone Zero without a fight. But I will understand. Say I understand you more, Ren. I apologize for how I've treated you thus far. Ryland. I guess nothing's really changed, but we learned about Ryland's perspective. Yeah, I see why you two blocked that again. Free now pizza time? Sweet. I could go for a pizza. Proceed forward, you will be unable to return from this point for a period of time. Ooh. Yes. Ryan, there has to be a better way. Stop. Someone's here. Raina? Huey. Welcome. I was waiting for my guests to arrive. Who are you? How dare you sit upon that throne? Me? That's not important. And FYI, I don't tether myself to the importance of material things. What did you do to my sister? I guess you could say I did a little intercepting of fate. Put away those claws, kitty cat. They got a small dose of electricity. Come any closer and I'll do much worse. Sit back and enjoy the show. I want to send my Hank Schrader cameo copy pasta to all the witnesses. What? So then what do you want to do? Truth be told, I want a lot of things. It's not what I want, though. Fate is a fickle thing. It's hard to predict just where exactly it reaches. All of us together in this room right now. Surely this cannot be a coincidence, or perhaps it's a lot more intertwined than you'd think. You're in the way, Prince. I'll get to you in a minute. Ryland, now let's all just calm down. What is this? I can imagine Nanui is tired of being zapped here and there over and over and over again. But we're going on a trip with an admission of 5. So buckle up, get comfortable, and let's hit the road. Did we time travel? Several hours earlier. Sigh. This section is a total bust. Nothing of note anywhere. Then let's move on to the next section and continue. You know what? I haven't seen Lanui in a while. You know Lanui, they appear and disappear all the time. They always show up when... know when to show up when it matters most. So let's just let them do the thing. I think I'm going to check on how they're doing. Better than being... than the useless nothingness I've been up to. Suit yourself. What's the moveset she's got on everything? What is Gilded Arrow? Okay. That's a thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream thus far. Looks like Monowee isn't here at all anymore. Guess Rune was right about them just appearing and disappearing whenever they please. That's alright, I'm sure they'll be back. Lady Hazuki is here. Well, I got nothing else to do right now. Might as well go for a chat. Hello, Miss Hazuki. Ah, Miss Melia. Come for a chat. I sure have. So then, how have you been faring in this big city? Not that well, I suppose, especially with the situation with Venom. Ah yes, Miss Facile. I've seen the coverage about her. Very sorry about your situation. I hope she recovers soon. But I must admit that I intended for this to be more of a light-hearted conversation. Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring the mood down. Nonsense. It was my fault for prying. But if there's anything else you'd like to know, just ask. Let's chat. My granddaughter, well, she's doing fine at the moment. Oh, I just spoke with her this morning before I came here. She's at school and fine. Anything weird happened to her recently? She's still that hyperactive child I've always known. Joyce's husbando. Well, welcome in. Hyperactive, yeah, that sounds like Sakio, right? Yeah, she's always been the interesting type. Okay, what's the question mark? What's this? Can you repeat that? Wait. Oh, I can trigger something here? What if I do... I have nothing to say about this particular topic. I'm kind of curious to see... Hazuki chat... She only responds to Vivian and Mira. Interesting. What? But why do you ask me about that? I'm not sure. Something really compelled me to ask. Don't ask again. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring a sour topic like that. No, it's alright. It's not fine. It's my fault. I should have acted with more decorum, but I don't wish to talk about that name. What? Why do... Someone's just a Thomas? Wait, you have to specify Thomas Jr.? What? Honestly, me neither. Well, let's see. We don't really get along too well. So Ayame is her daughter. Not that we fight or anything, we've just been sort of distant from each other. I pushed her too hard when she was young, I suppose. My fault entirely. Can't force a business on a soul who doesn't want to have a passion for it. That's what my parents did with me, and I thought it would be best for her. Though truthfully, I can say with confidence that it was not best for me either. It's funny how the cycle of abuse tends to make its rounds despite fighting so hard against it. Such is life, but a cycle can always be broken, right? Yes, it can, and I think I may did it with my granddaughter. Interesting. Very well then. Come by again if you fancy another chat. Guess I should go back and check in with Aaron. Looks like Lanoi ran off before the lockdown. Not surprising. Speaking of Lanoi, actually, have you heard of the word interceptor before? I haven't. Madam X mentioned Lanoi was one in that alternate timeline. Maybe you should visit the computer lab in that case. It's upstairs. You have a vast database which you can search through. Check the middle row of computers. Those usually are free. Got it. Let's see what they have on Madam X. And enter. Oh! A lot of weird options showed up here, but they do have an article on Madam X. Let's see what they got. Scarce is right. They have about nothing on her. They also sent it, the title says it all about one of their Jetman in the other pocket stage. What? And what are we being? Okay, I kind of got sidetracked with dialogue, okay? I was trying to figure out all the Easter eggs. Scarce is right, they have nothing about her here. Is there really no information about her anywhere? This is a waste of time. Let's try this again. I wonder if they actually have this information object. Nothing to do but try. Interceptor? And only one entry. That's really surprising considering the word interceptor isn't really that rare. That's right. What's this icon at the end of the results tab? It sort of looks like... And just what are you doing? Got. Oh, honestly, you don't need to scream that loud. There's no reason for you to sneak up on people either. I have been standing here for at least 5 minutes. What do you want? I've been thinking about you for at least the past 10 minutes. Come to the conclusion that you and I would make the most efficient power couple in the region that I've ever seen. Not romantically, of course. Money will always be first. Business partners, if you will. What? I'm your only YouTube viewer and this is how you view me. Sir, Madame, I have 3 chats that I try to keep balanced between. It's even worse when I have TikTok open. Join me and help me dominate this world with our incredible power of partnership and money. No. Well, it was worth a try. I must say, you're turning down quite the opportunity, though. Always try to give to the poor, but they're never willing to take. That disgusting pride they all have, it's holding them back. Just what are you doing at this computer? Let's see. Hey, that's none of your business. Who the hell do you think you are? Oh my, trying to get into a restricted article, I see. Trying to kick it out. You're an amateur at this. Yeah, this is how you do things. I'll log into my account so you can access the article. Wait. What? I said I'm logging you into my account so you can view the article. There, everything's finalized. Read your heart's content. It really is unlocked. Yes. That's what I said I was doing. Can't you listen? I just don't understand why you would help me out. There are 4 things I value in this world. Money, my family name, my company, and intellect. When I found you, it was like you were actually trying to learn something. It's far more than what other people can say when they walk in here. All they want to do is pass some exam and forget all that info. But you're different. Learning actually matters to you. You can say that trait of yours captivated me, so learn. Do whatever you must. Hey, what is it? You're a genuine asshole. No problem at all. What was your name again? It's Melia. Right, Melia. I shall not forget it. What on earth is this feeling in my stomach? I feel weird. It's because I helped someone out. Oh dear. Lucille, this is Thomas. Schedule a doctor's appointment immediately. You gotta be kidding me. He actually developed a crush on Melia in 10 minutes. I feel like there's something very wrong with me. A mess. That's what he is. Anyway. Use a stream. Yeah. Although, Green Twitch is kind of dead. What's going on? Is this true? There's no way. I have to tell Aaron what I found. Okay, what did you find and why can't I read it? You have a concerning look on you. What did you find out? So, the term interceptor in this context comes from Garufan culture. The interceptor is someone who intercepts the phenomenon known as fate's passage. Fate's passage. I've read about that before. That's the belief that everything in this world belongs to an already written destiny. Everything we do is already predestined. Correct, but the interceptor is someone who lives outside that law. The one who intercepts fate's passage. It does take that long for that to happen. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, but that's not all. According to the page I read, the interceptor is usually called upon by the universe when the world is in immense danger. When that happens, the being is brought in to act as the judge of this world. They're seen as a sort of last-ditch effort. The interceptor has the ability to send the world into peace or destruction. The page also mentioned how that there are usually weird phenomena surrounding the interceptor. They appear and disappear as if they were just an apparition. When I read that, it reminds me of something that happened at Valor Mountain. Lonaway was thrown into a pit of lava. There's no way they could have survived that. But then out of nowhere, Lonaway appeared as if nothing happened. And then again, in the alternate timeline, Lonaway took the full blast of Malane's attack. It should have obliterated them, but they just appeared moments later without a single scratch. That also reminds me of something Alita told me. They said that when Lonaway was with her in Karsus Mountain, they vanished. She couldn't find them no matter how hard she looked, but then one day they just up and appeared. I seem to be quite the enigma. I sent you an image. Okay, Chelsea, I'm... It's fine if I show this on stream, right? Display capture. Chelsea just up and cooked a meme in like 15 seconds. Scarlett's chat priorities. Twitch chat, Kick chat, that single YouTube viewer. It just happens like that sometimes. I swear, it's never intentional. Alright. Okay, back to the game. That was a fun laugh. You got your priorities straight. Well, my priorities are straighter than I am. I'm sorry, that's a lot I have to think about. Go ahead and do some more investigations in the main room. Amelia, one last thing. Yes, what is it? Do you trust Lonaway? With all my heart. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be here right now. I see. Carry on. Guess it's back to investigating. It's the same one Twitch when you only stream there. Yeah, for me, it's like... Twitch is usually the most active. YouTube is relatively active, depending on whether or not Pickle shows up and or Chels. Kick is usually dead unless Bladeheart shows up there. I only have 10 followers on Kick, though, so I'm not surprised that it's dead. It's just you. Yep. Wait, there's a section of the library that's... No. Okay, not a bomb. Just be a note in here and two weird-looking coins. Hidden beneath the floral and pink, the truth of the abyss lies within. Hidden beneath the what? What a strange note. Stretch and hydrate. Roger that. Read my message right after I said, "Oh, good, bro. I'm all alone like Donkey was in the first Shrek movie." Hey, at least Donkey got what he wanted at the end of the movie. Even if it wasn't the most natural relationship. Not that one. I don't see anything between them. Love is beautiful. Yeah, it's something alright on it. I guess I'll start looking for this truth. Okay, this truth has something to do with you. I can't read the note again. Hidden beneath the floral and pink, the truth of the abyss lies within. Where's the floral and pink? You're as straight as a squiggly line and you know. Yeah, YouTube is just really smacking your messages down. Beneath the floral and pink. Wait. Why is this? How do I access the rest of the library? Are you wrong? No. Tree. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the tree. Wait. Oh, I did not see you back here. Are you the one the puppet master told me about? There's a child behind the tree. You know what about the puppet master, then that means that box is from Defeat Me in Battle and you find out the truth. I'm ready. Tyrantrum. Oh. Yeah, the ops don't want the sub messages to go. That's really good. I mean, nothing's stopping you from coming to YouTube. Sunflora, Gilded Arrow. Moa Moa. %, mischance moment. Yeah. Wait, why is your Gilded Arrow Dragon type? And I have a lot of stream delay. If there's a lot of stream delay, I think resetting the stream would actually help with that, but just refresh. Most of the time it usually works. Bringing the Nightmare Medallions to this library at midnight tonight. Bring the medallions to this library? You mean the coins in that box? And why midnight? I don't know. Good luck doing that. The library is closing tonight for some weird reason. We'll think of something. Thanks. Huh. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Alright. All good. Don't worry about it. Hey, you're here with that Aaron girl, right? Oh yeah, we're working on something together. Phew, that's a relief. Aaron's finally found a friend. Am I missing something? No, it's my proxy app. At about 10 secs for me, but I get to Twitch browser extended features on mobile. That's actually really nice. I hate YouTube, I don't want ads. YouTube Premium, no Prime. $12. Doesn't look like I can buy Prime. Probably not. It's just a bit more than it seems today. Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Turns out Aaron's peers bullied her to the point of depression. Hey Aaron, why are you so smart? Only nerds need to be that smart. Who dresses you? Your mother? Careful, not a guy heard Aaron doesn't have a mom. Boo-hoo. Oh. So Aaron was just bullied. Damn. I spent all my money on Val. Get me out. You should stop playing Valorant then. Ostracized from people, she turned to books. It was a safe place for her. I know Aaron seemed sort of introverted, but I never would have thought it was real bullying. She's always had this hardened attitude, filled to the brink with confidence. In that regard, I was jealous of her. Sometimes all of that can be a show, or perhaps it was just what her past turned herself into, but I'm glad she found someone as nice as you. Thank you for telling me all this, no problem. Please look after her. I will. Aaron. Aaron, hold on, I'm writing down theories in my notebook. What you thinking? I'm not telling you. It will just blatantly follow what I'm thinking, and that's stupid. Plus, what I have is pure, probably baseless conjecture. Now, about that thing I mentioned, that I have mentioned before. We have to come back here at those 2 nightmare medallions at night. Midnight, huh? Well, I guess then we gotta be here at that time then. But how? I did the library's closing tonight. What? This library is usually open 24/7. That's weirdly inconvenient. Whatever, we'll just hide here until everyone leaves. Where are we going to hide? Leave that to me. See? Wasn't that easy? The people here don't really care. They nonchalantly check if everything's turned off and then leave. How do you know so much about this library? Let's just say this place used to be my second home. Learn a few things when you're here all the time. It's just about midnight and we have those medallions, so I guess we'd take a look around. Gotcha, I'm right behind you. What are these nightmare medallions for anyway? I used to see that lady sell them at the night market for pretty cheap. Apparently it's supposed to give you nightmares 100% of the time if you have them near you. That's awful. Who would buy these things? Disturbed people or kids trying to lucid dream, probably. They look for an opportunity to view the better world in their view. Dreams are aspirations or curiosities brought to the pseudo-plane of existence. Those who are tired of this world yearn for the side where the grass is always greener. In many cases, it is so. You must be the puppet master, or at least a subordinate of his. What? I am his subordinate, yes. And you, Aaron and Melia, have an appointment with them. Dream a dream so grand it becomes a nightmare. Hey, are you with me or not? That voice is Aaron's. Come on, wake up already. It's bad enough that I can't move. Where are we? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know how I ended up here. But it has to do with that person in that puppet master garb at the library. Not to alarm you, but I can't move. Yeah, I said that already. It's just you. Me. The projector. Isn't that you? Wait. No, that's not me. I don't... She was... What did we just watch? The dreams of one long lost to the echoes of the void itself. But with hopes and dreams long forgotten, a semblance remains. We like to say a lot of words that don't make sense without context. Daylight comes, and thus we fade away. Your truth will be known. Soon. Where am I now? No, wait, this room, it's... Hey, over here. I want to take a look at this. I'm gonna start listening to emo teen music if you keep ignoring me. I read the message. Wait, where? I'm not sure if we should be messing with this. That dream we had was way too weird. If we come this far, might as well finish it. There's an envelope with a note and what seems to be 2 tickets. What does the note say? Your truths will be revealed in the blaze of glory at the Grand Dream Ball. Grand Dream Ball? It's just some event they have planned where they showcase plans for the city in the upcoming year and such. The only problem is that the ball happens pretty soon after our time at the tourney. Don't worry, with Happy we can get there anywhere we want pretty fast. Looks like there's one last thing in the box. Actually, for you, Melia. What was the last one you read after Get Me Out? The Loki I need to follow what Hank Schrader said to do. For me, this file, it says Project Rapture on it? Might as well check it out. Melia, are you doing okay? You're trembling. This can't be true. It has to be a lie. Hey, relax. If you yell, you might get us caught. Give me the file. I want to take a look at it. Thank you. Project Rapture. Confidentiality rank 5. Any information in this file should not be disclosed to any storm tracer besides Jenner and Karina? Wait, Jenner was a storm chaser? But also part of Team Zen. Swear to God, you need to fix YT chat. I would say the funnier things in chat, but you got it for now. I got all the passes right. As far as I'm aware, my YouTube chat filters aren't all that strict. But I'll try to fix them all later. Okay, let's see what Project Raptor is. Project Raptor is in the process of deceiving Melia into joining the Storm Chasers. Jenner shall be given the snag machine by Redacted. She's then to notify Team Zen of Melia's presence at Goldenwood Forest. When that happens, Melia is to flee Goldenwood Forest and return to the East Gear Laboratory. Jenner will then send her to Route 2, where space and time will appear before her. They will give her the offer. Following information should not be disclosed to Jenner. After Project Raptor is complete, eradication of Jenner's status shall proceed. More info shall be noted in file Project Eradication. Wait, that's everything that happened, though. Project Rapture Confidential rank S. Wait. Oh, that was S, not 5. Oh well. The Storm Chasers are the group you were affiliated with, yes? Yeah. So they somehow used the Professor to get closer to you somehow. Once their plan was complete, they were going to get rid of him. Back on Terajumi, he told me there was something he wished to say to me, but that he couldn't. This is probably what he was referring to. In the end, though, he gave up his life to save yours. So do these documents really change anything? No. It really just means my life was scripted out of the moment I was born. But the people I thought I trusted were part of it, Kreen included. He even got an end pass from Obama himself. Damn. It happens. No use losing your mind over it, though. I have to wonder if this is the reason why Crescent went rogue. Let's not jump to conclusions. You know, it's funny how destiny works sometimes. My dad pushed me to become a gym leader, a role I was never able to fill, but after all the betrayals and threats on my life, I still ended up here, in this place that was supposed to be my gym. Huh? I thought this belonged to that Lavender girl. It was supposed to be for meal, but I guess Lavender got it after I wasn't able to attend. I always thought I'd be battling trainers here and just living my life. Is that something you still want? Well, that dream is kind of detached from my reality at this point, but sometimes I still wish it wasn't. It doesn't have to be a dream. Grand Dream City is allegedly about making dreams come true. Let's make yours true, right here, right now. What? Let's have a battle here in your gym. I'll be your very first opponent. Aaron, let's do this before I change my mind. Alright, let's do this. Now listen, I'm not a trainer. Don't expect some impressive fighting on my part. All that matters is that you're here willing to do this. That's all I could ever ask for. Yeah, and guard and all that. Candid girl Aaron. You bish. Okay, that one hurt. You poison you son of a biscuit. Sangoose. Oh. You're nasty. Deluge. Sent you another thing. Okay, why can't I'm technically still here? Yeah. Okay, that was mean. Okay, we won. Had to max 5, but okay. The difficulty's already showing. Holy. This is the expected outcome, but I had fun. What's important is that we had fun. Isn't that what people say after they lose or something? Sure is. We'll admit battling will... I don't think battling ever will be for me, but I admit it. And I did have some fun in that fight. Thanks. Aaron? I don't really have many opportunities to feel this way. Whenever I do, I don't know how to act. I don't understand. Never had real friends. Never had real parents. Never had a real life of my own. I just did the same routine, over and over. But all that changed when Elite appeared. Suddenly it feels like I'm finally part of something. Something that gives my life some sort of worth and meaning. I just wanted to say that I appreciate you all. You, Huey, Lavender, Venom, Lonwy, Alita, Canon, everyone that's been with me so far. Thank you all for breaking me out of my own prison. We'll be there to break you out no matter what. Because now you're part of our group, our family. We have to look after each other. Because when we're out there fighting evil, there won't be anyone but us. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Melia. What? These guys. Evildoers, my bastion won't crumble. Damn, this lady doesn't give up. Yay, friends. Yep. Haven't been able to hit her at all. Hey, using a shield is totally cheating. Cheating? You child, prepare to learn justice. You need to break that shield or else we're gonna get nowhere. Do not let her attack and smash it. Then Rain and Huey will attack. Even if it just slows her down a little, we'll win. Go! You guys are really being so mean. That backfired. Okay, so I think I broke a bone. What do we do now? There's nothing to be done. Be brave and reap what you've sown. Stop. Hazuki, don't harm them. Lady Anju. I told you to wait on the ship. It's not safe out here. I couldn't help myself, and besides, if I hadn't, you would have sliced my friends into a million pieces. Friend? But... I need to sleep. Could you play one of those vids on stream for me? Oh... What the fuck did I just witness? Well, that was an interesting way to round out my day. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to slow down my scene. I just had to deal with moderating a server real quick. Uh, Someone posted some very bad things. Okay. Anyway, back to the topic. Either, what business do you have falling out of the sky like that? Yeah, think of a certain group in Germany that caused a significant world event. That kind. You there, what business do you have falling out of the sky like that? Nice get up, Tinker Tot. What have you got brewing for me today? You didn't answer my question. Answer or face justice. You of all people lack the understanding of true justice. You? Yeah, exactly. Just as corrupt as the people before and after you. Ha. Not bad, Tinker Tot. I'll have my subordinates take care of you next. I have a prince to deliver in another time. We've been thrown here, wherever here is, by the same guy. We are definitely not friends. Nope. Lady Anju, forgive me. I will atone for my sins with my life. Enough of this, of the dramatics, Hazuki. You are not beneath me, and it's them you need to apologize to. I apologize. I did not mean to harm anyone innocent. It's fine. Just... No, it's fine. Whatever. Can someone please explain to me where we are right now? We're in the past. How's that possible? How do we get back home? I suppose you could have returned the same way Lanawi did last time, but the way to Kukiran City is closed off due to rock slides. In fact, the region has been quite unstable as of late. And for that reason, our Lady Namira has summoned both Hazuki and I. Where's my sleepy time ASMR? Well, I'm sorry, I just had to deal with a Nazi. Yeah, huh is the right way to talk about that. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. If anyone could get before back home, it's her. Okay, and where's this Namira chick? She's not just some chick, she's our lady. She resides in Hizoshi City, just north of here. I've decided that I'll bring our new friends to our lady. It's not far, and in these times we can only use a shoulder to lean on. Very well. Single file line, allow me to the front. Hell yeah, conga line, everyone. Conga party. Oh, we're literally just... Where's the conga music when I need it? Anyway. The map. Oh! Where are we located? We're over here on the west side in this clearing. Seems to be some kind of evil temple. Ooh. One revive. Cancel. Yeah, just a little bit. Well, what's with this earthquake? They've been quite frequent as of late, it seems. We don't know the cause, but we suspect that it's the catastrophic event Lana and her friends mentioned the last time they were here. And you're probably senses something as well. We're getting the Black Steeple flashbacks with this one. Yep, this is the Altair Mansion. What's left of it anyway? There's no use going here. It's empty, abandoned, and just so sad. Last time I couldn't hold it and just started crying. One boat, two boat. This track is so soothing. It really is. Although the conga line makes it a little weird. Canon, really? Ah, Anjuna. Hazuki, I see you finally made it. So this is Namira's assistant, Canon. Her servant, but yes. Wanted to greet Namira's guests as they arrived, but it seems we have more than we anticipated. I'll go and let Mira know about this development. Oh, it's quite alright, Huey. Maybe he has amnesia or something. But I'm sure that was him. I didn't gotta go eat. Hoping no one awake. Okay. It's a beautiful yet very solemn waltz. Yeah. Alright. Welcome to Hiyoshi City. Hiyoshi City? I think that's how it's supposed to say it. Capital of the Avian region. Huh, so this is Hiyoshi City. Quite nice. So where's this Mira chick again? I told you she's not just some chick. Please follow us. We'll be heading north and then due west. Don't lag behind. I'm going to lag behind. Cut tree? Nothing back here. Ooh, house to invade. No, I want to waltz on it. Very suspicious. That's just a prison. Haven't danced in a while. The Black Steeple track is probably my favorite non-battle track in this game. It's up there for me. Here's my whittle fairy on you are. You're such a dork, you know what? In the best way, though. Can't help it that my Flareon is just so cute. I do appreciate your love for Pokemon, Huey. It's good to know there are children out there who still truly love their Pokemon. After all, battling is only one part of Pokemon, but please, Hazuki, proceed. Mira's house is kept hidden for reasons that are confidential. However, just because you don't know about something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Everyone, please follow me to this corner. This ball looks and feels like a regular ball, but if you push with a little bit of force... So they just hid the house away. So is Namira here? She should be. Hazuki, could you fetch her for us? Won't be necessary. Lady Anju, it seems she's on her way now. Why does that look like Alexandra? And why is there a Xerneas statue? Namira, it's good to see you again. Good to see both of you are doing well. I've completed my task. Lady Anju has been safely escorted from Crystal into Hayoshi. Thank you very much, Hazuki. You may go see your date now. It's not a date. I'm simply speaking to someone Suki, you're gonna be late. Yes, I shall be on my way. Reasons. I'm willing to bet they're the ancestor. Now, for my precious guests today, what can I do for all of you? Gotta say, I'm digging the apartment. I know it's kind of a mess. I'm messy by nature, but alas, what is a broke artist to do? I have too many projects to finish. It's fine, I'm sort of a self-imposed vagabond anyway. This is my primary place of residence, but it won't be unheard of me to catch me and say, Owen? Johto? Oh, Sinnoh, that's my favorite. Visiting ruins and seeing old culture makes me happy. It makes me feel nostalgic. Ruins make you feel nostalgic. That's a first. Anyway, we're sort of in a predicament. A problem that expands across time, I guess. We were thrown into this time without any way of returning. Wouldn't happen to know our way back, would you? You were forcibly thrown into this time. If something like that were to happen, it's probably because time itself requires you to be here. It's just the way it goes, it seems. So you're not going to help us. It's not that I won't help you, but if you all continue your lives here, eventually a way back will be presented to you. Do you understand? So you just gotta be patient then. That's very correct. This kind of blows. Maybe there's some sort of investigation that can be done. Canon, can you come here for a second? Yep. How did you just appear out of nowhere like that? That was so cool. Master Nomura summoned me. That's all there is to it. What can I do for you, Master? Oh, Master, what's going on here? I'm Nomura's humble servant. My sole purpose in life is to serve her. After all, that's why I was born. You were born to serve? That's kind of harsh. It's a lost cause. I keep telling him that he doesn't serve me, but he won't listen. That's why I was created to serve in the first place. All I know is to serve. Doesn't sound very weird without context, but technically speaking, Canon isn't exactly a human being. I am an artificial being created by the use of Garufan magic. I am what you would call a servant, however, in my special case. I was created with a personality in mind, and therefore I came out different. How am I supposed to reply to something like this? Reply won't be necessary. I was simply stating my origin. Mere an interesting tidbit, but it seems that Huey here knows me from the time he is from. Does that mean anything to you? It's nothing we should try and wrap our heads around now. As for why I called you here, you would like me to find a way to send these people back to their home, correct? You're always one step ahead of me, Canon. That's exactly it. I shall search for an alternate passage through time. Though I must say, the task is definitely more on the difficult side. Must ask that you forgive me. It may take some time to accomplish. Of course. Thanks, Canon. I bid you all adieu. Like Canon said, this is going to take a bit of time before anything turns up. If anything does at all. You're all welcome to rest here until that time comes. Oh my gosh, thank you. I was ready to pass out. Guess we could all use a bit of rest. New Year, about the subject I want to speak about. It's about Vivian, is it? I already know. Understood. In that case, I shall take a stroll through the city. Okay, I'll be here as usual. Please make yourself at home. Side room? This reminds me. Reborn all over again. This symbol, these are the keys from the Reborn region, aren't they? Nostalgia gave me a whole crash course about that place. One day I'll get to go there. She just made a whole ass route on. It's very relaxing to just sit at home and paint your troubles away. All of us have something we want to run away from, but sometimes that something is just too fast. Our past comes to catch us all eventually. Yeah, we noticed. I feel like I've seen that symbol somewhere before. Like one of my old novels or something, so it's kind of spooky to look at. We saw that... Where is it? Amethyst Cave. I still need to revisit that again. These pictures are kind of weird, aren't they? They kind of look like they tell a story, but I'm not sure how. Oh, those pictures. It seems that way because does tell a story. A bit of a long one. Could you tell us about it? I'm really curious, so I suppose that can be done. You seem reluctant. It's okay if you don't want to. No, it's okay. It's a story that should be told. It's not exactly a happy story, but it's history. Would you like to hear it? It's a little long, but I believe you have time. Now let's listen. This is the story of how the world came into being. Ooh, are we getting some lore? I love me some lore. This tale that tells the base of all life, good and evil. In the beginning of time, there was a single deity, a being so powerful and great that light itself would bend at its presence. This being was a kind and benevolent spirit, but it was also very lonely. It wished for companions to love, creatures that would flourish under its light. Because it demanded it, a man and woman were born into the world. The deity thought of the man and the woman as its own children. Proud of its creation, it bestowed the gift of intelligence. Alongside intelligence, they were given free will. Also, am I crazy? Or does that look like a mix of 3 space-time deities and Arceus? I don't know what I'm looking at. Everyone loved one another. The man and woman married and lived their lives under the powerful deity's protection. Life was a paradise. Together, the man and woman would build a family and lead the way for the rest of humanity to prosper. After this deity created humanity, it wished to bring new life. Life that would stand equally to humans, hand in hand. Using its powerful light, it created new beings. They were all different shapes, sizes, and colors. They were perfect. The deity named them Pokemon. Pokemon had wondrous abilities. Some could shoot fire. Some could control things with their minds. Some could generate water. Some could even create imaginary worlds and illusions. Their god's creation soon flooded their gates. From the north, the west, the south, the east, all were welcome. All were precious beings that were given life. That is how the woman saw them. Wait, does the man? No, the man does not agree. But the man, no, he thought differently. We don't need Pokemon. Humans are the superior beings. Why allow Pokemon to wield such power, but us humans cannot? Why do you put us below Pokemon? You've made a mistake, Father. The deity would not succumb to the man's anger. Pokemon or people are one and the same, equal beings that both roam the earth. In unity, the man rejected this notion and decided to leave the woman and deity forever. The woman tried to persuade the man to stay, but he wouldn't budge. His stance was unshaken. He would not allow his former god to ruin what he thought he had. Not long after, tragedy struck. Oh! Out of nowhere, a meteor struck the deity, splitting the being into 3. The meteor dragged one fragment away. The second fragment was mortally wounded. It could not hold its own form for long. It eventually disintegrated and fell apart. As for the final one, the last fragment took on a new name. It is what we know today as Arceus. I love how between all the other fan games, everyone has their own explanation for how Arceus came around. Because for Pokemon Infinity, you have Arceus, I think it's the name of the cosmic snake. And there's just millions of universes where it lays an egg, and Arceus spawns, and then a universe is created around it. But for this, there was originally 3 Arceus that formed one being. But that means there's another Arceus somewhere. Although it survived the impact, it was greatly weakened. Arceus antagonized over the thought of the future dangers that may befall his children. Therefore, Arceus made a decision. Arceus told the woman, "I cannot stay the way I am for much longer, but I shall grant upon you a final gift. An object that shall act as the conduit between life and my power. Oh yeah, lots of cool origin stories. Lots to play with. Yep. Much better than what Nintendo's done lately. An object that will bend the world to its owner's bidding. Take it and store it away. Until then, await for my reawakening. I leave the world in the hands of you all, my beloved children. I shall be watching. And thus, Arceus formed itself into the object we call the archetype. It was the embodiment of Arceus's love, a physical manifestation. The woman and the man knew that if its existence was found, it would only create chaos. Both of them took the archetype and sealed it away. They promised they would not use the archetype for their own selfish desires, and it rested peacefully, awaiting the day that Arceus would return to its people once again. But the man messed it up. Although the two created their pact, it was broken soon after. The man grew lustful of the archetype's power. Yep, the man messed it up. Sag. He stormed the woman's castle. He demanded the woman surrender. The woman refused and locked in combat with the man. The feud began the first Pokemon War. When other regions gained knowledge of the archetype, they joined in as well. One war became 2, 2 became 4, 4 became 8, and before long, the entirety of the world had become nothing but pain and suffering. The woman, now queen, and her son, now a knight, fought for the safety of all beings. Wait, is this Queen Griselda? All who entered the castle fell to the knight's hand, but even then, the effect of war had pressed down deeply on the woman's heart. Countless lives lost for nothing more than the lust of power. The war was at a standstill, and at this rate, the entirety of the world would soon be nothing. Tired and determined, the woman took the matters into her own hands. She decided that she had enough. She used it. The woman made her way to her castle with all her past behind her. She could no longer look back. The deaths of her family and friends pushed her forward. Her resolve was all that she needed to make the final move. She took the archetype and gave her wish. Bring this war to an end. Give us the power we need to stop this. Her words echoed through the sky, and finally, the archetype responded with an empty glow. The archetype did something the woman did not expect. It seems as though her wish backfired. Suddenly, humans began to evolve. They became stronger, more intelligent. Pokemon fell in power, and humanity began to overwhelm them. Oh, that's not good. The woman and her son were pushed back into the castle. Her son fought valiantly, but he succumbed to his wounds in battle and perished. The man presented his sword to the woman in mockery. The woman had given up. Hope was lost. Her beloved god had betrayed her. Her husband had turned on her. Her only child was killed in battle. As she surrendered, a bright flash of light enveloped in the sky. A man named Az had from far-off region fired the ultimate weapon. Its purpose was to destroy all sides of the war, and that it did. Oh, nice inclusion. The blast was so strong that it pierced the sky and flew into space. The blast then rebounded and made its way to Earth. In the light of the confusion, the woman pulled back her bow and shot one final arrow, and the blast from the ultimate weapon ended it all. Holy crap, I'm getting chills. That was an awesome story, Namira. Yes, it truly is something. The event described in those paintings, did it happen to be the Great Pokemon War? Yes, I'm very impressed by your knowledge, Reina. Although the first Pokemon War was mentioned, I was never mentioned the overall event it grew into. Did you paint this? Looks like your style. Yep. One lonely afternoon turned into a bunch of paintings. Seems to happen a lot around here. Yep, stop doing that. Forgive me, I find too much joy in your screams of terror. That's so mean. Canon, have you found anything? Please forgive my incompetence, Lady Namira. I was unable to complete my mission due to interferences. Interference? It's quite embarrassing, but a certain individual certainly seems fond of me. At every turn, there they were, to stop me in my tracks. And of course I don't exactly have a way of defending myself. That is troubling. In that case, please take this Salamence. He's a dear friend. He shall protect you. The Salamence that died. No! I'm honored, Lady Namira. I will guard this beast with my life. In that case, I shall be off once more. Wait, could you give us some information on this shady person? Yeah, maybe we can help in some way. That way you wouldn't even need protection. I greatly appreciate the sentiment. The fellow was very peculiar. He had tech that I've never seen before. It also seems he was levitating on some piece of metal. Wait, when Rain and I were attacked by that guy, he was on a weird surfboard thing. So it could be the same guy from Alamissa. This happened on Route 5, but I doubt they're still here. They've been tailing me for a while. I'm certain they've relocated. Meeting him is your desire. Perhaps I can act as bait. I don't like that you're using yourself as bait, but I know I cannot stop you, so please do with caution. As you wish, my lady. I shall be waiting at the central square. Alright, everyone, we're moving out. Let's catch this bastard. Wait. Address, is that you? Address, it is you, isn't it? Don't you remember me? Address, wait. Address. Huh? That's an anagram for dearest, right? I think. Unless I'm insane. All of a sudden, it seems like he's no longer interested. While we're all here, he probably got scared. The main part of the city is blocked off due to festival preparations. But there is a shuttle that takes you to the northernmost part of the area. Yes, that would be Hayoshi Pass. One of us could check out that area. Maybe Lonwy, if anyone finds that guy, but one who could stand up to him would be Lonwy. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. You built yourself a really impressive reputation. Where's that? Lonwy will visit Hayoshi Pass. Missing an E, but close. I'm guessing it's one of our past incarnations as an interceptor, I guess? But I don't know. There's still not enough information. This place is wonderful merchandise. I'm having them custom make an amulet for me. I'm waiting for someone to show up. Maybe he will soon. There's no item back here. Damn it. I'm still curious as to what this is. Well, alright. I think we'll make our way to Hayoshi Pass next stream? Stuff just came up. So I will be calling it here.